Let's start the freaking show. Right then. Here we go. Night number 4 out of 5 in our Battle Los Angeles. We've got some ranking matches tonight. We've got 3 semi-finals as well. And of course, the winner of those 3 semi-finals will go on to our final part, our final show in the Battle Los Angeles to crown the first PWG champion. We're starting things off big here with Aleister Black versus Darby Allin. I'm looking forward to this one, actually. Me looking forward to it. I'm just checking the football scores. I do apologise. Here we go. Okay, that's cool. So Darby Allin versus Aleister Black. Have either of them wrestled yet so far in this universe mode? Nope, both of them making their first appearances here. So it'll be interesting to see which one of the two can take the advantage and get themselves that all-important first ranking point. What station is the last show on? Newcastle versus Manchester City. It's on BBC One. So I just got a message come through. I just responded. Either way, we're looking good here. I think these two have got some good momentum together. I mean, this would be an interesting tag team as well, maybe. We'll definitely see these two working together once or twice. Aleister Black bringing Darby Allin back up to his feet. Sends Darby into the corner. Black with a boot in the leg. Sending Darby all the way across and follows up with a running forearm. Boot in the back of the head as well. Aleister Black now dragging Darby Allin into the middle of the ring. And Black seems to be in control of this match. Definitely in control, but then again, Darby Allin swings it around on him. This one I think he's in control. Darby Allin, big chop across the chest, into a snap suplex. Darby now dragging Aleister Black, middle of the ring, big boot in the gut, maybe thinking potentially towards a coffin drop. But he's got to make sure he can keep Aleister Black grounded first. Darby now just wrenching back at the arm. 6:30, Jay. Although the program's just started on BBC One now. Darby bringing ALEISTER back up to his feet. Darby now flipping through into the powerbomb. Hey, Tara, how are you? Darby now sending ALEISTER Black into the corner. Follows up with a drop kick right into the spine. Darby sending Black into the corner. Black able to avoid him. Up he goes into that vertical suplex. And ALEISTER Black now backing off, ready. Boom. Big knee right in the face. And it's not enough though. Not enough yet to finish this match off. But this could be... Boom. There is the black mass. And then, no. Darby kicked out. Wow. ALEISTER Black not impressed. Had to drop down. Darby back. I can't believe how well Darby's doing here, to be honest. There's the pin. 2. Darby now almost getting the win. If Darby turns this around here, this would be incredible, you know. It really would be incredible. Nice drop kick by Darby Allin. In control of ALEISTER Black now. This has been an interesting match so far. Yeah, it'd be a good match, I think, this one, Jay. No, there's one more after this New Generation. This is just the semi-finals in this card. Then we'll have the main event afterwards. Thank you, Tara. Nice to see new faces around. It's not very often you get a female on the stream either, to be honest with you. I think my my female audience is like 12% of my total audience. Again, Darby kicked out of a second. Fade to black. That's insanity. Absolute insanity. ALEISTER Black now striking again. Strike, strike, strike. Nice knees right in the gut. ALEISTER Black sending Darby right into the corner. Still can't believe how Darby survived in this one, to be honest. I really can't. He's been absolutely brutalised. He's taken a few big strikes, a couple of fade to blacks, and still he manages to continue on somehow. Darby now heading up top, looking for that coffin drop. He does. He lands it. Will that be enough? If Darby pulls this off, that's going to be incredible, you know. He actually has and all. He's actually pulled it off. Wow. Darby Allin, massive win over ALEISTER Black in our opening match of this show. That's a huge win for Darby Allin. Huge, huge win. Aleister Black, as you can see, not happy with himself at all. He feels like he should have done better. And I tend to agree here, you know. I really thought Aleister Black would be the big favourite for this one. But then again, he hit Darby with everything he had, and Darby was able to get back up. I know, I couldn't believe it, Lucha. That was a real one-sided match, that one. Here you go, Pac versus Kalisto. Neville versus Kalisto. Versus Samurai del Sol, whichever you want to call him these days. Either way, we're going to reignite one of the highest viewed wrestling matches on the entire channel for some reason. And hopefully we're going to rake in the views. That's the plan. It's all about the raking of the views. I just had a GTA video go live as well in the last few minutes. Look at me. Multitasking. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that I was multitasking? Tara's going for a Pac victory. This is not the best Pac, I don't think. This is the Pac I used to use. I think there's not a bad Pac, actually. I mean, it should be a pretty one-sided match, I think. Pac should win this one. But then again, I thought the last match was going to be pretty one-sided and an easy win for Aleister Black. So who knows? I mean, Pac does need this one. Kalisto yet to wrestle so far in our PWG roster, I believe, yes. But Pac has wrestled and got a loss, of course, in the opening round of the Battle Los Angeles, losing to Ricochet. So Pac would desperately want this point to get himself back up onto a 0. Referee starts the count. Pac gets up to his feet, but Kalisto made the dive, and I think he just about caught a little bit of Pac, but caught a hell of a lot of the ground, I must say. Ice cream man. He's gone. He never stops at my house, the ice cream man. I feel really offended. Look at Pac, the insolence shown there. Disregard for Kalisto, just turning his back on him. The Shield last chapter. Is that the what was that? It rings a bell. It does ring a bell. I can't remember what it was though. Pac now, nice sit out powerbomb. Pac wrenching back at the neck. They're in St. Louis. Let me have a look. What was it? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, it was the, it was, yeah, I know, I remember now. It was a live match, wasn't it? It was a live show, and it was the last show that had them on, wasn't it? Oh, that should have had the Shield as one go. Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre. It's a pretty good card, actually. Also got the Revival on there as well. Brainbuster by Pac rolls through into the pin. Nice big knees in the face by Kalisto. Into a head scissors. Kalisto dragging Pac across the ring. Pac now with the elbows in the gut. Kalisto fighting back now, sending Pac into the corner as well. Pac now sending Kalisto into the corner as well. I think you're one of the youngest ones around here, to be honest, Jay. Just sign up for a separate channel, Tara, or are you watching the same channel? Just don't know if I might recognise the name. Nice. Wow, what a head scissors that was. That was cracking. That was a really good land. That was by Kalisto. Now stalking the grounded Pac even. Springboards up and sits through as well. Kalisto rolls through. A big boot in the side of the head. And now into the... Wow, the Slido Soul. This can't be it, surely. Is Kalisto going to do it? Pac's having a bad time so far in this universe mode, isn't he? Almost losing again. Kalisto dropping the standing moonsault. Now stalking once again. He's going to go Slido Soul again. He does, and he lands it again for the second time. Wow, 1, 2. Only a 2 count. That's it, I'm 32. Well, how old am I? I'm 32 in October, I am. Oh, wow. Pac is really fighting out here. Kalisto now back up on his feet on the outside. Pac with a shoulder block, then into a power bomb to the outside. Pac is doing pretty rough here, isn't he? I expected better from Pac, but he's going to go straight in now for that brutalizer. The Rings of Saturn submission. Will he get the submission over Kalisto? Kalisto's been very strong so far in this match, and Pac does show incredible resilience to come back and win this one, even after Kalisto had such a strong run. But that's what it's all about. It's all about grounding out that difficult victory when times aren't looking great for you, and that's exactly what Pac has done here today. So Pac gets himself that all-important ranking points, offering the handshake to Kalisto, which Kalisto does accept. Go on, Pac. Just destroy him now. Go on, destroy him, Pac. Go on. Right, here we go. Straight to tag team action. FTR goes up against the Lucha Bros. Yeah, tag team division looking pretty interesting, man. I've not actually updated this after that tag team match, have I? Who is in that tag team match? American Wolves, Red Dragon, LAX. So Undisputed Era, American Wolves, LAX. There we go. Okay, I've updated it now. I forgot to update the show after the rankings after that previous one, the previous tag team match we had a couple of weeks ago. Right, there we go. The Lunch Brothers. I wouldn't mind some Mexican food for lunch, I must admit. I'm pretty hungry now, actually. I'm hoping these next 2 shows don't last too long so I can go and have some dinner. Scott Dawson taking Pentagon. Now both Pentagon and Phoenix could do with a win here as well, because they've struggled at the moment. Very much struggled. Ray Phoenix is on -2. Pentagon also on -2. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson yet to wrestle. So it's an important one here for the Lucha Brothers. Who are also... Are they on... When did they wrestle before that? They both wrestled singles matches, didn't they? So Phoenix lost to Luchasaurus in the opening show, and Pentagon lost to ACH. Then Phoenix lost to Will Ospreay in the first round of Bola, and Pentagon lost to Adam Cole in the first round of Bola. It's been a bad time for the Lucha Brothers, really. #0 wins, Jay. That's what it's all about for the Lucha Bros at the moment. Of course, this should be a very interesting match when it does come around. It's going to be an 8-man tag, isn't it, in AEW in a couple of weeks? But I can't wait to see this as a normal tag as well. Got my feet are cold. Where's my socks? I've lost my socks. Mexican. Terrible. Oh yeah, sorry Tara, yeah. Adam Cole, baby! Does your son have a separate channel then, Tara? Or, I know you said earlier your son watches. Does he have a separate channel? I just want to know if I recognise the name or not. It's not Terrence, is it? Scott Dora, Dash Wilder dropping Pentagon face first. Keith Lewis. The name rings a bell, actually. The name does ring a bell. The name does ring a bell. I don't know who it was. I don't know. He's new too, okay. I don't know why the name rings a bell for some reason. I don't know. I just see a lot of names, I suppose. my memories. I'm better with faces than I am with names, but it's a bit difficult to be good at faces when everyone's behind a chat, isn't it? Really. Nice take on there by Pentagon on Dash Wilder, middle of the ring. Lucha Bros are looking good at the moment. And Lucha Bros get the win. Wow, it was pretty quick victory as well. And boy, did they need that. Like I said, they were on -2 before this match started. And now they move themselves up to just -1. It's still not great, don't get me wrong, but at least they're moving in the right direction for them. There we go then. So, that was a very quick match. Very, very quick match. And we're going to move on now to our BOLA semi-finals. Of course, we've got Pete Dunne versus Zack Sabre Jr., Jeff Cobb versus Ricochet, Adam Cole versus Kenny Omega. The winning three will move on to our main event of our final part of the BOLA tournament, where they will have a triple threat elimination match to crown the first PWG champion, and, of course, to win the BOLA competition as well. And also we can start to maybe build some other matches up as well, really. Walter versus Ciampa, we've already got. Matt Riddle versus Owens. If Adam Cole gets knocked out, it's Adam Cole versus Cedric Alexander as well. They're pretty good. Not on this account. I have on a different account, Tara. We're doing, tomorrow we're starting a new thing on stream, which is going to be AEW versus NXT. So we're going to do a month, an in-game month worth of each show, and then the winning show is going to get a second month, and the losing show is going to get replaced by a different brand. On that one, I have got the FTR downloaded. I would have downloaded mine. It was a bit of a spur-of-the-moment match, to be honest. But we will get them downloaded properly in the future. Sometimes it's just to save core space, I suppose, sometimes. Keith has a TikTok. I don't really get TikTok, to be honest. The way that I've noticed TikTok is it's half of it's cringy and half of it's very entertaining. But the half that's entertaining, I think, is just the half that sort of like showcases how cringy the rest of it is. It's really weird. I mean, it is what? Half of TikTok is people making serious videos, and the other half of TikTok is people taking the mick out of the people making serious videos. So, all Brit match this. We know we're going to get a We're going to get a Brit in the final. We know that. We've got Pete Dunne for Wolverhampton. And Zack Sabre Jr.
Well, I can't remember where he's from.
Ugh. Just stretching my legs. Nice little roll through there by Zack into the pin, not quite enough. We are now officially, this is the halfway point of the stream, this match. So it looks like we're going to be going close to 3 hours. Which means we finish about 8 o'clock tonight, which is a decent time for me to go and have something to eat. It's a hungry. Zack now hooking the arm of Pete Dunne, wrenching it back. Has the entire body wrenched there with a leg as well. Pete Dunne able to roll free. I thought he tapped there for a second, to be honest. And Zack sending Pete crashing to the ground down below. Yeah, I think we might do something a little bit different later on. If I finish this off tonight and then I've got to just triple check that we've got our stuff ready for tomorrow, then I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, actually. I think I might do a bit of Ultimate Team to download, so I want to unlock some of the players on Ultimate Team, which I've not done before. Pete Dunne sending Zack off the side, now into a German suplex. Wow, Bridges with the pin. Only a 1 count, though. Good snap German, though. Pete Dunne slamming the knees of Zack into the mat. Zack now once again dropping a knee on the inside of the knee. Pete Dunne bringing Zack back up to his feet. And Dunne follows up with a big splash in the back of Zack Sabre Jr. And Zack now into the Hurricanrana, taking Dunne down. Got my next door neighbour back, so he doesn't spot me. My feet are really cold. It's been so hot here the last few days, and today it's really chilly. Really chilly. Zack now dragon suplex Bridges. I think too close to the ropes. Has to break it. Zack now stalking Pete Dunne. Nice. Just out of interest, Tara, how did you find the channel? What were you searching for? I just trying to figure out what sort of stuff makes the channel pop up, to be honest. X-Plex there by Pete Dunne on Zack Sabre Jr. only for a 2 count. Yeah, we had a discussion earlier on about what sort of brought people to the channel. I'm just trying to figure out what it was so I can try and do more of it, I suppose. Into the bitter end by Pete Dunne on Zack Sabre Jr. Surely that's going to be enough to move Pete Dunne through to the final. No, it's not. Zack kicks out. Pete now sending... Well, Zack sending Pete over the top now, shall I say. Nice reversal. Zack brings Pete back up to his feet. There's a slap there. You actually use the phrase random matches. I don't know where that phrase come from. It was just a spur of the moment thing when I was just making it. I think originally I was supposed to do random matches and I was supposed to use like the in-game randomizer. I was using the in-game randomizer to pick 2 wrestlers and do the random match there. Halloween Havoc. That's a very precise thing to search for as well. Did I do a Halloween Havoc? I think I did do a Halloween Havoc actually last year. We had Freddy versus Jason, didn't we? I think at one point as well. Was on for the page 2K18. Yeah, I had to delete those videos, Jay. Because that was before I realised how YouTube worked and algorithms and that sort of stuff, and I had to delete them because I left all the music on the background for a start, and they all got demonetised and they all got copyright claimed and that sort of stuff, so I had to delete all those original videos from 2K15. Zack now diving with the elbow. Wow, it's only a 2 count. I'm surprised how long this match is going, to be honest. Zack now looking to lock in the octopus stretch. And as you can see, none of Zack's body weight is actually on the ground. It's all putting pressure on Pete Dunne's body. And there's the tap. Pete Dunne kicks out. Or taps out, shall I say. And Zack moves forward. Yeah, I've just seen that pop up, Lucha. I'll have to check that out later on. I'm not really a big fan of the mukbangs, to be honest. And I'll have to see if it's going to be more entertaining, I suppose. But yeah, not really my cup of tea, to be honest. But I'll give it a go later on. I've been re-watching a lot of their old content recently. I didn't realise as well, Lucha, that the Sidemen show, you know what they did on YouTube Premium? That's available free at the moment still. So if you've not watched it, I've not watched it before, and I watched it recently for the first time. So there we go. Zack Sabre Jr. makes his way through to the final of the BOLA competition. Pete Dunne is eliminated. So Zack Sabre Jr. gets his 3rd victory in a row. Pete Dunne makes himself a loss. I suppose it depends what they chat about, I suppose. It's all down to the people, isn't it? Oh, the good old days, J.A. I don't think it's still up. Unless it's not the one I'm thinking of. I'll have a look. Oh, no. It's the 2K14 stuff I took down then. My oldest ever video is a video I took myself while I was at a live show. Johnny Gargano chops a fan while being egged on by Kevin Steen. That was a good one. I don't know if anyone's seen that video, have they? So I can share it in the I'll share it in the Discord. I actually recorded this myself at a live show. There you go, I've just put it in the Discord. That's the oldest video on my channel, that is. Yeah, I forgot the 2K... it's the 2K14 stuff I must have taken down then. You've got some decent views with that sort of stuff. They've all got a good few hundred views, which is pretty cool. One of them there, Global Force Wrestling Episode 1, has nearly got 5K views. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I've just put the video in the Discord if you want to watch it. It's got 411 views at the moment. I was there at that show. That was one of the Southside Wrestling shows that discussed that me and PJ Tovey went to. I actually got a picture with Johnny Gargano, and he gave me the Dragon Gate USA Championship to hold over my shoulder. That belt was heavy. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be heavy, but it was just a lot heavier than I expected it was going to be. Yeah, oh no, it's all about just spirals out of control. You have to yeah, that was an early incarnation. That was, Jay. I don't know what my thoughts were that early on, but that's what I ended up going with at the time. Good old 2014 chap. That was even old. That was about 2013. That video was done though. Maybe earlier than that, to be honest. Ricochet now bringing Jeff Cobb back up to his feet. It was a hell of a chop that though, wasn't it? I think the idea, I don't know, I've not watched the video myself in a long time. I don't know how well you can hear it, but I think the idea was that some guy had bet his friend that he wouldn't take a chop from Johnny Gargano. If he took a full-on chop from Johnny Gargano, he'd buy him a Johnny Gargano shirt. So Gargano just took him, just chopped him right in the chest. Ricochet doing incredibly well here. Incredible strength by him. Ricochet sending Cobb crashing to the ground. Let's see how this works. Look, if I do that now... That's not live, I don't think, is it? No, it's a show. Yeah, that was a long time ago, that video was. Real long time ago. Ah, the good old days. Yeah, Ricochet's looking very good here. But then again, in the previous round, it looked like Jeff Cobb had no chance. He was being absolutely dominated, then just absolutely wiped the floor with Sami Zayn. So maybe Ricochet is not as strong as we think. Maybe Jeff Cobb's got it in the locker. I hope so, anyway. Jeff Cobb gets caught with a moonsault. Jeff Cobb will, even if he loses this match, Jeff Cobb will give him something in the final show. Single leg. What's that? Sort of inverted? Well, not inverted. It's a cloverleaf style move there by Ricochet. He pushes Cobb out the way. Cobb now boot in the gut. Taking Ricochet up into the powerbomb. Jeff Cobb out of nowhere. Big powerbomb. I told you Cobb can turn this around. He's our Lord and Saviour. Those big strikes by Cobb. Big elbow in the corner. Nice big elbow again. And a big drop kick again. The guy wanted a t-shirt, not to be have his chest caved in, Jay. I told you Walter would do it. I told you Walter would do it. There we go. Boom. Into the Tour of the Islands. Not Walter, sorry, Jeff Cobb. No. Wow. Ricochet kicked out. I haven't, Luke. No, I mean, I've got a couple of friends that come on here that I know. You might catch me chatting to him sometimes. There's a guy from work who's got his own YouTube channel, and there's a guy that I play Pokemon Go with, and obviously PJ Toby and that as well. But no, I've not really met anybody else, to be honest. I'm a very nervous person. That's why I've never even put my face on camera before. I'm not a fan of letting people know who I am. I mean, I might do it at some point. I might do face cam at some point. I don't know. I've got it all set up. It's good to go. I've just never done it already. I don't want my sheer handsomeness taken away from how good the video is. That's the problem. Pin by Ricochet. 1, 2. Only a 2 count still. Lord and Saviour still in this one. Oh, nice. Boom, big backdrop by Jeff Cobb. Big uppercut there by Ricochet. Boot in the gut. And an uppercut as well. Jeff Cobb. Yeah, Jay's been around since the very beginning, and somehow he managed to find me on Facebook. I don't know how. He's been stalking me ever since. Pinned by Ricochet. For the 1, 2, only a 2 count. I reckon Ricochet's going to do this, you know. I reckon Ricochet's going to knock out our Lord and Saviour. Oh! Oh my God! How is Jeff Cobb doing this? How is he doing this? How is he showing this much resilience? Oh, big knees in the gut. Ricochet, you're about to become the hatedest man on the entire world. That was a terrible sentence, but I'm sticking with it. Oh, Jeff for the capture. Into the German. Oh, mate. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Oh, no, Ricochet. Ricochet, why must you do this to us? Jeff. Oh, Samoan drop. Jeff, don't dump him outside. Hit him with a tour of the islands and get the win. This is possibly one of the best matches I think I've ever had on this game. Just by, just solely for the length it's gone, to be honest. I need Ricochet to lose this one because it really helps with the final night. There they are, tour of the islands, boom! Ricochet has been to see every single island there. And he is exhausted. There we go! Ha ha ha! I'm completely unbiased. I don't want anybody specifically to win. I just want the best thing possible. But yeah! There we go. Jeff Cobb makes his way into that final match alongside Zack Sabre Jr. One more man will join them there. Adam Cole or Kenny Omega. We're going to find out next. What a win by Jeff Cobb again. Incredible resilience shown. Incredible resilience shown. I've messed this up, haven't I? Ricochet. Yeah, I've given Ricochet a point less than he should have. Okay, Ricochet. I'll have an extra one back. There we go. Right, so the final semi-final. Adam Cole versus Kenny Omega. I want Kenny Omega to win this because it will make our final card a bit easier to do. Oh yeah, Tara, if you're new to the channel, you might not have seen the whole Jeff Cobb situation, are you? We did. I don't know how much you've played or seen this game before, but we did a battle riot, essentially a Royal Rumble from MLW. And in this game, I've done so many Rumbles and everything like that sort of stuff, and never has anybody won a Rumble from less than 25 in my experience. Always the winner has been 25 or higher. Jeff Cobb entered the MLW Battle Riot at number 1. Jeff Cobb won the Battle Riot. It was incredible. It was incredible. I'm going to be uploading it as a separate video over the next few weeks at some point. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. New generation, new generation. Have you guys been seeing other YouTube channels? I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about it. Adam Cole versus Kenny Omega. Oh. God, Man City doing well, yeah? Yep. Winner of this one joins Zack Sabre Jr. and Jeff Cobb in the main event of our main show. The loser is doomed to be... Mostly joked upon the whole time. Adam Cole slamming the face of Kenny Omega into the mat. Oh, God. My legs are numb as hell. I can't believe you guys have been seeing other YouTube channels behind my back, to be honest. I thought we had something going. It's Kenny Omega going up top here. This is dangerous. Is it me or is Adam Cole slightly floating there? Adam Cole battling Omega on the outside. It's a pretty interesting match so far between these two. Not really been as well, as much as a wrestling clinic as we maybe expected between these two. But it's definitely been a bit more of a brutal one. I'll tell you what, Luca, if we had to save me or Jeff Cobb, I think I'd just give up there and then. Jeff Cobb's much more worth it than me. Oh, Matthew, are you not aware of the changes, are you, Matthew? You've not been around, have you? I mean, keep a hold of it, Matthew, because we might still use it in the future. But we're gonna focus on a couple of brands at a time instead of doing all the brands at once. But Impact might be on very soon. You never know. It's all gonna be down to votes and which one we're gonna pick to do next. Omega rolling up Adam Cole. Broken free. We will get to him, but we'll get to all the brands, I reckon. Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan. We'll get to all of them, and we'll see them a lot as well. I mean, like I said, we're going to start off with AEW versus NXT, and obviously one of those two brands will get voted off after the first month, but that brand will probably end up coming back again very, very soon. You can imagine it'll happen. As Kenny looking for the V-trigger right into the face of Adam Cole. So Zack Sabre Jr., Jeff Cobb versus Kenny Omega sounds like a cracking triple threat. We might just get it as Omega taking Cole up and drops him upon his head in the one-winged angel. Okay. The kick up by Adam Cole. Weren't quite expecting that. Adam Cole sending poor Kenny Omega face first into the ring. Adam Cole now slamming Kenny's face into the top turnbuckle. Yeah, Lucha, we'll probably do some along them sort of lines, but like I say, the 3 months in-game is not going to be that long, really. It's going to be 2 or 3 weeks. So just because one gets voted off, it's still going to be a possibility pretty soon afterwards. Yeah, that's not a bad shout at all, Jay. Actually, I like that one. I must admit, I quite enjoyed the NWA when we did that first card. Yeah, I like Ring of Honor versus New Japan. The only issue with those one is that they do share a few names, so it'll be trickier to do, I think. Kenny once again looking for another V-trigger. This time Adam Cole saw it coming, had it scouted. Into the jawbreaker. Nobody ever wins with their feet up on the rope, do they? Nobody ever wins with their feet up on the rope. Oh, I've just seen it come through, Matthew. Yeah, we'll keep a hold of it for now, and we'll definitely use some of the ideas in the future. Kenny now hooks the arms of Adam Cole up into the pile driver. And now Kenny looks like he's going to go again for a V-trigger. He's had one success and one failure so far in the V-triggers, but this time he does get the hit right into the face of Adam Cole. Oh, hello. Who's this then? If this is going to be Kevin Owens again, this will be incredible. Who is it? Who is it? It's Cesaro. Okay. Boom. Cesaro drops Omega with a neutralizer. Adam Cole comes across, drops into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Adam Cole gets the win. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is a very interesting development indeed. Very interesting development indeed. It looks like we're going to have to go for a... Oh, God. That's the wrong button, wasn't it? Looks like we're going to have to go for a Cesaro versus Kenny Omega match at the pay-per-view. But that was very interesting. I like it. I did like that, and that throws a very interesting match our way, doesn't it? So we managed to get ourselves 3 feud matches now for the pay-per-view. We have got Cesaro versus Kenny Omega, Matt Riddle versus Kevin Owens, Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa. Then we also have our final, the triple threat elimination match, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jeff Cobb versus Adam Cole. Wow. That's not a bad shout, New Generation, actually, either. We could do it. If there's a tournament to be had, we can definitely do it that way. Oh, Tara, sorry, that's just me talking the way I'm talking. It'll be the next show, the final show of the Battle Los Angeles. So, triple threat main event. Keith Lee, Brian Cage, Walter. This is not elimination, this is just standard. That's just got me that. The Cesaro assault. It's a shame Adam Cole's in a stable already, because the Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Adam Cole, Ring of Honor pay-per-view, Ring of Honor stable could have been very interesting, couldn't it? Cesaro hits Omega with neutralizer. And Cole gets the pin. Okay, there we go. So Adam Cole's had help in both his previous 2 matches now. Then Kevin Owens attacked Matt Riddle in the middle of the previous one. Cesaro attacking Kenny Omega in the middle of this one. This is a very important match between these 3 because all of them are struggling a little bit with rankings. Walter's on -1. Keith Lee is on -1. And Brian Cage is on 0, I believe. Yeah, Cage is on 0. So all of them really want to win to try and get themselves up to the top. It might not be too bad, I mean, Jay, with the larger rosters, it does. With the less rosters, shall I say, they can be larger, which means that we can throw some female wrestlers into the normal show. So AEW and NXT will both have a women's division, and then whatever else comes in, we can look at having a women's division as well. Since the start, I don't know how you feel about this, but since the Stardom women's roster is so small. I wonder if it might be worth just having Stardom as a small part, or the women's division part of New Japan. I don't know how people feel about that. New Japan with Stardom. Yeah, maybe it's worth just having all the female wrestlers in one brand. Really, gives us a lot more options, doesn't it? Really. So of course this is no disqualification, well, because it is a triple threat. Yeah, I mean New Japan hasn't got a women's roster, have they? So. I mean, it wouldn't be a massive women's division, but Stardom could be New Japan's women's division. Sort of like a cooperative between the two companies. We probably wouldn't use all 6 championships, don't get me wrong, but it's something we could look at. Nice Brian Cage launching Walter like he doesn't weigh a thing. Keith Lee now dropping a suplex on Brian Cage. All 3 of these guys super strong, throwing each other all around the ring, regardless of the weight to these people. Well, I'm thirsty now. All this talking crap gonna have to make me thirsty, I tell you. Nice big clothesline there by Walter, taking Keith Lee down. Brian Cage comes back into the ring. There's a big clothesline. Yeah, true, Joe. I think it's one of those things. I don't know how realistic we need to be honest. I mean, it's nice to keep the sort of theme going, but there's a lot of these rosters aren't going to be very realistic, I suppose, are they? That's why NXT is going to have a big advantage over AEW. The fact that AEW has to use the current day roster, whereas NXT is going to have a lot of the alumni. So NXT is going to have a much stronger roster than AEW, I think. Brian Cage raining down the rights. As Manchester City have a penalty in real life. Keith Lee flattens Walter. And oh, only a 2 count. I mean, maybe with Stardom we could allow it to have a few matches on the New Japan roster. Not as a whole universe, but just allow it to have a few matches there, just to give the female wrestlers a chance. And then if it does get picked, it can have its own proper universe as well. It just depends on the brand new generation, really, because wow, Keith Lee gets the win. It depends on the brand, because some brands are going to be very difficult to get a full up-to-date roster for. So I think it's going to be very brand dependent. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it, I suppose. So Keith Lee gets himself a massive win here. He's been struggling so far. Where is Keith Lee? There he is. Give you the +2, my man. That puts you from -1 up to +1. Brian Cage gets another -1. And Walter also gets another -1 as well. That's not looking good for Walter. Yeah, I suppose NXT doesn't need it as much. The NXT current day roster is pretty strong. So there we go. That's a good win for Keith Lee. He needed that to get himself back up into a stronger position. There we go, Keith Lee, big win. Right, the big question is now is who does Jeff Cobb get at the main show? Who are we giving Jeff Cobb at the main show?